But if I wear something like this to the gym, Japanese people literally treat me like I have written on my forehead. This is how I dress, like all the other Japanese people. I'm not kidding you, this is the vibe. This is the vibe, okay? And the pants with the leggings on underneath. This is the look that we go.
Hey yo, what up? You already know who it is. It's E.JXCHANGE back at it again with another video of how toxic gym culture won't just stop. I mean, come on, we see it. Actually, never mind. The people that go to the gym see it, and all the rest that are couch potatoes, you guys are not gonna see it because you guys are too busy sitting on that couch eating those potato chips, you know? So for all those that go to the gym, you guys may notice this toxic gym culture has been on a wildfire spread as of lately. And what's the cause of it? What is the root of all of it? We ain't gonna waste no time though. Click the like button, subscribe, and let's get to it.
American thought tries to go to a gym in Japan and experiences the power of traditionalism.
If you are coming to Japan and planning on going to the gym, let me just warn you, do not wear a matching set. Do not wear a cute little outfit like this. I know that we all love them. I feel so super cute right now. But if I wear something like this to the gym, Japanese people literally treat me like I have written on my forehead. Like they stop and they look at me and they're like, what the f? Like I've forgotten to get dressed. This is how I dress now. Now that I've been living here for a year, when I go to the gym, this is how I dress, like all the other Japanese people. I'm not kidding you, this is the vibe. This is the vibe, okay? And the pants with the leggings on underneath. This is the look that we go for, okay? I couldn't feel less hot.
Your cheeks is hanging out.
That's right.
But then you say, I'm not a hoe. Why you want to look like one?
That's right.
What is it about a hoe that's appealing to you, hoe?
So this first video, bro, this is a classic, bro. I mean, I'm with Japan on this one. Like they didn't even have to open their mouth for you to quickly adapt to their environment and their living conditions or their workout conditions, you know. I mean, to be fair, that second outfit you changed to is still a little bit stuck in 2002, but hey, it's better than the first one. And hey, let me tell you one thing, this does two things, you know. This works on both of your benefits and to the rest of the other gym goers that may be in that gym. Now guys won't be staring at you and you won't be feeling creeped out. Like most girls that go to the gym, they always complain about feeling creeped out, stare down. But if you look at them and how they're dressed, it's like they're dressed in the most revealing clothing ever, but they are yet out here they're yet out here feeling all offended that people are looking. It's like, what do you expect? It's dressed like that. That's like asking, hey, look at me, you know. And one thing to tell you is girls are always like, they were dressed in a way that's like, look at me, but I don't want you to look at me, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So this new outfit for you is hitting two birds with one stone. For one, all the rest of the other dudes or the other people that go to the gym, they can focus on their workout instead of focusing on you. And for two, now you don't feel the pressure of all the eyes on you. Now you can continue on with your workout, you know what I'm saying, right? Like I know in America, man, the American culture, it's okay to dress in a sports bra and next to nothing, you know, that's how it goes. But yo, if you go to some of these countries, you'll be surprised to find out that that's not how things go, you know. And what you may wear in America is not necessarily what you can wear in their country. You know, they all have their own different system. So you know what, props to this girl. She picked up on the vibe and she was able to change her style quick times, because some people are just socially unaware or they just don't care and they end up sticking like a sore thumb up in the air while they're in these countries, you know. So luckily she adapted quick times, and kudos to Japan, man. You guys didn't even have to say a word, you know. You let all the pressure sink in on that person and they themselves took matters to their own hand and changed and adapted to your country. Oof. Bro is not even lying, man. At the gym, all the girls, they be like this, bro. You know, they're like, look at me, but don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the beginning of their session, you'll see them wearing this XXL hoodies, whatever, and then all these XL t-shirts, and it's like they're trying to cover up. It's like, yo, don't stare at me, you know. And halfway through their workout, all that shit comes out, bro. They look like they're ready to go hit the beach. That's the attire they be wearing, you know. It's like beach clothing, bro. Like literally, you know. So it's not even, shouldn't even be there for the gym. Some people, bro, they wear like their bedtime pajamas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all that shit has to stay over there, you know. This is a gym. This is not a place to look all dolled up, cute and all. It's a place to work out. You're gonna get sweaty. That's the whole point of it. So I don't know why this new culture promotes that, you know, women be looking all sexy and ready like they're going to the club or something, you know. It's kind of, I mean, the math ain't mathing. This is actually kind of true, man. This is what happens when you train with women, right? If you guys are sharing one machine and you're trying to go through your regular workout and she's trying to go through her workout, there's a totally different imbalance here. You know what I'm saying? You may use the whole plate. You may rack them up in your machine, but at the end, you're gonna have to keep taking them off because this girl can't do all those plates like you know? So you're gonna have to downsize to her size or her weights, you know? So that can actually take more time than is needed, you know? Like, it ends up being like 2 hours to complete leg session. Like, that's crazy, bro, you know? That's the thing though. But whenever you're training with that girl, I would suggest, man, just go at their own pace and train not even that heavy. Train with their weights, just do more volume, or maybe put the plates where it's convenient for you to just slap in another one and take them out. Simply put, bro, some guys be out here racking the machine and then they spend 5 minutes re-racking it for her to use it, and then they'll rack it up again to go for their second set and then re-rack it. It's like, bro, you're wasting time, my guy. You know, either both of you follow one routine with the same weight or train separately, you know, or use 2 different machines. But if you do that, you're an asshole, bro, because you can be hogging all the machines. But you know what the funniest part is? Like, the dudes that be racking up all these weights, bro, their legs, they'll be looking like chicken. Like, I mean, I get it, kudos to you, you have leg strength, but compared to these women that are like leg pressing 5 pounds or 10-pound plates, the irony is, like, their legs are appearing way bigger, or the next day when they come back, their legs are twice the size of yours and they're using way less plates, you know, they're way less stronger than you. But for some reason, women's legs just tend to respond at a way faster rate than a man. And then you see all these men, bro, they feel like the men in the room because they have their machine all topped up, maxed out. And then in the end, it's like, you look at the legs and the legs ain't legging, bro. You know what I mean, right? You got like this chick that's been working out with 10 pounds, 25 pounds, and her quads are enormous. And they look at you and they're like, do you even train leg? Like, at that point, you feel offended. You're like, do you know how much I leg press? You know what I'm saying, right? Like, it's kind of crazy. I noticed this. So I think it's always about form, man. Form over weight. I always stress that.
This is my back after 2 months of steroids. This is my back after 3 months of steroids. This is 4 months, and now finally 5 months. You'll notice that it's getting way better. Unfortunately, I was forced to take about a month break from the gym, which also meant no steroids. That mixed with eating much less dairy, and I started treating it, my back is actually starting to look pretty good. Or at least pretty good to my standards. Still kind of looks like a strawberry shortcake.
Yo, this next video, man, jeez, bro, that's a nasty ass back. And I mean, I don't mean this in a compliment kind of way. That's kind of nasty, bro. Like, gross, nasty looking, like, you know, it's nothing to be proud of. This is the problem when people tend to follow advice from their favorite fitness influencer, or when they go and Google a bunch of nonsense stuff and they get nonsense information, and then they follow the nonsense advice from all these internet gurus, and that's what you get, you know. First of all, I have a few questions for you. Why would you hop on steroids? Like, your body hasn't even completely gone through all the stress that it could possibly go through. Like, I guarantee you haven't even been training for more than a year or 2 based on your progression. And I think if you had taken that alone, trained to like 2 years, and you came up with a good training split, and you were just a little bit of knowledge about dieting, and you're resting enough, I think you would have seen way more progress than all those needles you've been stacking out, boy. And that back wouldn't even have gone in like this, you know. But one thing I could tell you right now is that's a warning call for you. So luckily you picked up on it, luckily you learned something and you stopped using those roids, because like, if you kept on going, I think you were about to face more health issues down the road. So you gotta wise up, man. And I see this with a lot of young kids, bro. They just be listening and eating up all the information from their favorite influencers, you know, from online. They see all these influencers taking a bunch of crap and they want to hop on it too. They think, yo, let me get the shortcut. Like, there is no shortcut in this, boy. And if you find a shortcut, chances are you're gonna end up facing way severe consequences, and then if you had just taken the longer route, you know. So don't be in a rush to use drugs and all this to speed up your process of building muscle. It has to come from a place of love. You gotta be sticking with it day in, day out. On those days where you're feeling good, on those days you're feeling shitty, you know, you gotta be with it. You know, it's not a quick time solution kind of thing. Alright, this next video, man, all I gotta say is, yo, respect to that transformation. Yes, we get it, she's a girl, but look at the before picture, look at the after. This last person here with the back acne, they should have been following something similar to this. Like, you can tell this woman came up with what worked for her, you know, a kind of system, training system, diet system. She found something that worked for her body and listened to it and followed it, and look at this transformation. It's great. You know, you can tell she lost fat, you know, starting to build muscle. She's looking great. That's a good thing, you know.
I asked this mom at the gym to spot me on bench. She said she's the best spotter. I think she's right. She saved me from an injury. I need another spot.
Damn, man, like, this cringe contents, like, it be all over social media, man. What's so hype about this content? Like, how many times did y'all practice this routine? I know you guys didn't take this on the first take. I know you had to cut a couple clips, you know, and keep trying it over again. I know you had to, boy. And let's be honest, did she really save you from the injury? Were you going to have an injury if she didn't interfere? Come on, boy, keep it real. You know, and the funniest part is there'll actually be some people in the comments out here online, and they would actually believe this. They'll be like, oh my God, she's such a nice person. She saved your life. Oh my goodness, you should thank her. You would have been dead without, like, boy, what? You know, this is rehearsed, bro. I think these guys are rehearsing for like an X-rated site. You know, they accidentally uploaded this on the wrong site. I think this is supposed to be content for another site. We're not even going to talk about us. Like, yo, definitely here the man got humbled. Look at this. This is just a pure example of don't talk your shit if you can't back it up. You know, if you're gonna go criticize and talk your shit, you should be able to back it up. So this trainer right now should have been able to lift this weight in correct form to prove his point. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of looked a little bit embarrassing on his part that he's gonna recite all this information, but yet he can't do the damn workout. This is when knowledge and experience don't match up. You know, you want your experience and your knowledge to add up, boy. You know, so that's the thing. But hey, I gotta keep it real as well. My man here, this trainer, definitely what he's talking about or what he's trying to teach him is true. You know, my guy here is using a lot of back motion, and that's true because he is using heavy weight. You know, so if you're training biceps and you're using heavy weight, definitely your back is going to come into momentum because you can't control that weight. That weight is too heavy. And once in a while, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to do cheat reps or cheat exercises like this, especially if you're like you're on your last set, like you're really tired. You've been working out with proper motion and proper rep ranges, and this is just your burnout, this is just your finisher. And then okay, that's fine, you can go heavier, you can use your back for a little bit of momentum to just get the most benefit out of that exercise. But at the end of the day, it's always about form over weight. The trainer, what he was pointing on was actually correct. My guy's not supposed to be swinging that back. He's supposed to have that back still and just focus on pivoting the arms, you know, just squeezing on the biceps and coming down. Nothing else should be moving. But the only sad part is here is the trainer's experience is up here, or the trainer's knowledge is up here, but the experience is down here, you know. So the sad part, people are looking at this video and they're thinking the trainer is on the wrong just because he can't lift the weight. But meanwhile, the trainer has a point and their knowledge is perfect, but it's just the experience, you know. His body cannot lift this kind of weight, to be honest, you know. So come on, bro, come on. Like, we all know that's your boyfriend, because if it wasn't and he did that to you, we would have seen a video, we would have seen multiple videos all over your platform right now, you know, criticizing him and bashing him, you know what I'm saying? So you would have even taken your case to TikTok and have my man be judged and cooked in those comment section and then jailed right after by all your fans. You know, we know this. A lot of women tend to do this. This is what social media has become, you know. They make these contents, they align the camera, and they have everything to match their own reality or their own scenarios, you know what I'm saying? So they can take it out of context on purpose, you know, to get the buzz, to trend, you know what I'm saying? The amount of shit people do online just to trend is ridiculous, boy. So I mean, yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is definitely her boyfriend, you know. So don't be believing whatever you're watching online. Now, yo, let's talk about this next video here. Like, this is pure example of why you shouldn't be rushing to lift heavy without at least 3 things. Like, number 1, whatever exercise you're doing, make sure you got the form on lock before you even go heavy. Make sure your form is perfect. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to go heavier and they have a shitty form, and the end results, they're not good. They're not good at all. Alright, and then number 2 here, when you're picking a spotter, make sure you're picking a spotter that can handle that weight. So don't go pick another body of yours. You know, if you're like 40 kilograms and you go pick up another body who is 40 kilograms and you're all trying to lift up like you're trying to bench like 200 kilograms and you got him for a spotter, you're asking for a death wish. You gotta get somebody to match that strength level and that weight, in a sense. So in case if things don't work out, they can quickly grab that weight from you and help you out, you know. And actually, one more thing I gotta pinpoint, you guys need to also have an escape route before performing any heavy exercise or heavy weight exercise. You guys have to have it figured out. How are you gonna escape this in case things don't go right? Let's say, for example, your spotter isn't as strong and you yourself, you're at a failure right now, you have no strength, and if this weight was to come crushing on you, how would you escape? So you guys need to think about that mentally before actually demonstrating these exercises, because that way when it's about to happen, you're prepared. And actually discuss this with your partner beforehand as well, because you guys want to be dropping this weight on them, right? Because I've seen a couple of these videos where a couple of spotters almost died, man. You know, people who can't handle the weights, they just let go of the weights, they disregarded the spotter behind them, and man, a few of these spotters almost lost their lives too. So it's kind of too dangerous, man. All I gotta say, man, you guys are low-key, some of you guys are low-key petty about every little thing. Like, first things first, look at this girl. What she's doing is, I mean, definitely it's not the prettiest sight. I mean, it kind of would be annoying if you're at the gym and you're hearing just weight clashing, but at the end of the day, you are at the gym. That's what it's meant for. And as for her, she's doing her workout, bro, and she's in a section that is meant for this workout to be demonstrated. So this impact of the weight hitting the floor, it's meant, that's the area for it. You know, you can do your deadlifts, your clean and jerks, your squats, whatever. That's the whole platform. That's what it's meant for. So for this other person to come here and try to, you know, create this little beef out of this whole little thing here, it's like out of pockets, because she's just doing what she's meant to be doing. You know, it's like telling a person who's running to stop breathing, like, hey, can you stop breathing, because it's like, you're annoying, you're distracting me, you're distracting everybody. It's like, what, you want me to run and not breathe? Like, you want me to just die? Is that what you're saying? Like, what? So I mean, I get it though, but it could be annoying, right, hearing just the weight slamming the floor. But hey, I gotta say, at least she's not breathing out loud, she's not grunting, like, you know what I mean? Some people be out there grunting and screaming in the gym after performing their exercise. It's like, that's disturbing, you know? If you can't keep it down, that's disturbing. I find that's even way worse than dropping the weights. You know what I mean? Like, you have some guys here, they want attention. They be at the end of the gym and they're like yelling, like they're the only ones at the gym. It's like, man, respect the environment, respect the area, bro. But anyways, guys, that's the video. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you all thought about this video. And as always, EJ in the house. Catch you next time. Peace.